Yeah, I got a new build I'm gonna try out. We'll see if this works. Not a new build, but like new runes. I'm gonna try to just get the money as fast as I can, just to get, just to try to get mandate really fast on Nami. I feel like Nami's really good right now, and mandate's just so good on her because I didn't realize until the last time I played Nami, which I think was a few days ago, that her E, like if you put that on someone and anyone attacks or does any spells or anything, that counts as a slow coming from you. So that means you can hang out really far in the back and comfortably trigger like mandates on people just a ton over and over again, which is really nice. But then the new thing that I wanted to get was the this like futures market. So just try to get boots in futures market, and then that can give you a combined like 600 gold eventually, and so that can help you get to mandate and then staff of flowing water faster. So we'll see.
Not fall.
And she's pretty good in Ajana too, I think. So we'll see. Hey, what's up, Butter? Well, we'll see. I'm not guaranteeing it's Nami all night, but I'm gonna start with Nami and try it out. Oh, I do need to post up a couple more episodes too. I guess I'll just do that tomorrow. I really gotta just like preset these, just schedule them for the week, just in case I get too busy. I'll just way down there. Vane's kind of difficult to pin down, but she's easy to harass early.
I decide what the tide will bring.
But in order to do this build, I do have to go Guardian, because you have to have font. I'm pretty sure you have to have font to really make it pop, and then I want to do that. And I think, so just to talk the chat, I was kind of talking to Jason a little bit about this build, but why can I not move this? What's going on? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I mean, Nami's #1 win rate support right now, which is why I'm looking at her again. So there's a couple of things going on. First of all, she's extremely good with Mandate, and that's the best support item right now. Because I didn't realize this, but your E actually counts as a slow coming from you, even when you put it on other people. I thought that it always gave them the damage and gave them credit for the slow, but it gives you credit for the slow. And what that means is it applies Mandate to anyone that person touches. So you can sit on the back line very comfortably and just throw your E on people, and it's just going to spam Mandate procs in fights on different people. So I'm pretty sure it's an on-target cooldown. So, and it works on spells. Remember, they buffed that. So if I throw that on Jason, and Jason hits like 3 people when he's playing Azir or whatever, it'll put Mandate on all of them. What are we up against? I don't even know. Poppy bottom? Camille? So that's #1. She's extremely good with Mandate. And she's very good with Staff of Flowing Water as well, because she has pretty good AP ratios on her W for the heal, and she really likes the movement speed. It works well with her passive, because her passive already gives out some speed, so you're just kind of doubling down on that run them down, chase them down type of play style. And Mandate gives you movement speed as well when you hit them, so it can give a lot of movement speed to bruisers to help them stick to people. And she's very lane dominant right now. We're kind of in a where bot lane matters again to some extent, unless you have Ezreal on your team. But we're kind of where bot lane matters again, so getting your lane ahead early can be a very big deal. And she works extremely well with things like Lucian, Vayne, all that stuff, because she can do Ardent Sensor really well too. So you've got lane dominant, abuses some of the best items, pretty good CC later on in the game. You don't have to roam as much. Okay, so it's Poppy bottom. So that's also why I'm trying out this build, is because if you go for this build, it gives you a lot of money, but you can't get boots early because magical footwear, you just can't buy boots unless you have magical footwear. But if you're rushing mandate anyways, then that's probably okay. It just means that you can't roam that well. So, but she doesn't use like Relentless Hunter or Ulti Hunter that well. It's like Ulti Hunter's okay, but your ult's already kind of on a low cooldown, and it's not like a lot of times you're using it more reactively to peel, sort of like Janna. And all of these items have a lot of mana regen on them too, so that kind of helps out with, because she's a huge mana hog. The trade-off with this, though, is I don't have Airy, but I think that Airy, like Airy plus Scorch, does add on quite a bit to your trades early, so I don't know. It does give up a little bit of your early lane pressure, but it allows you to get to mandate much faster, because you're getting it 600 gold faster, because you don't have to buy boots. Oh, that knockback, though, is kind of brutal. Where did you see where Mundo went? Did he go top or bottom?
He's top still. College missing.
Okay. Yeah, if I had a bit more harass, it would be nice, but the scaling is going to be good too. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god, she still had heal? Dude, are you kidding me right now, Kaisa? Alright, well. Okay. I haven't seen the stats, but it's possible, Falcon.
Sure as the tides.
I just didn't think of the flash empowered auto from Mundo. Like, I knew he was probably going to flash out, but I thought I could bait him in W. I mean, Mundo Jungle's okay. I still think that there are probably better ones. Like, I think we're going to be able to kite him later. Why do you think it's particularly good against our team? Like, we don't have that much AP, and, like, Kaisa's a pretty good tank breaker. I mean, he's not terrible. I just didn't see, like, what the situation was where he was supposed to be above average, you know. Or above the norm, I should say, for him. Above his standard. Oh, we are dominating lane. Oh, I know. I know, it was a huge buff. I'm just not sure. And they also nerfed, whatchamacallit, the, Damn, if I would have just E'd myself, I think I would have had her. I was gonna E Kaisa, but Kaisa didn't auto attack or anything. Yeah, they nerfed his core item that he has been getting. No, we're not flexing. Is Rel any good? I haven't seen her in any games, and her win rate's like 43%.
Jeez.
So I don't know subjectively, but objectively, stats-wise, it doesn't look that good. Oh, the outplay? Nice. I don't understand their Poppy pick, though. I mean, is it good into... Does Ramesses count as a dash with his W? It's a channeled spell. I don't know if it stops Ramesses. Well, they nerfed... Yeah, I mean, they nerfed Tiamat because... They thought it was too good of... Like, it was too hard to balance around it. Holy shit! Nice.
Damn.
Okay, she used the heal that time. Dude, I was stunned into that wall for like 4 seconds. Yeah, they nerfed it because it was too hard to balance around, I think. They don't have any mana, man, if Poppy comes rolling up. Nice, there we go. Like 5 kills instantly. It does stop Ramus, okay. Okay, nice. And now we can work on our Staff of Flowing Water soon. So we haven't used our debt yet, but we've got 200 sitting around.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, the ADC can kite pretty well. I mean, Nami helps out a ton with that too. Yeah, it's rough. I mean, Warwick actually still has like a 52 or 53% win rate because you just rush the Sunfire. And that's like Balmy Cinder should still give you a lot of wave clear. You just have to try to gank early and just not do Raptors on your first clear. Which, I mean, Balmy's is about the same as cost as Tiamat. It's actually a little bit cheaper than Tiamat used to be. Yeah, I feel like I don't know where they are. We did lose that dragon, but we're gonna get top. Okay, he ulted. Is it? I'll have to go and look. I mean, last time I looked at Warwick, it was 52, at least in Platinum, but I mean, maybe I'm off. Maybe I was looking at something else. I don't think you want to go Iron Whip. I think you want to go for a tank item on Warwick. I don't know if it's Sunfire after they nerfed it, but maybe it's the Chem Tech or something. Probably still Sunfire though. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I've heard Toos was talking about that yesterday. Well, Scuttle got those fakes. And with the Akali, it's probably too difficult to go into that. I don't have my wave. Okay, nice. Well, people haven't been using Chem Tank just because Sunfire does so much more damage. But they did nerf Sunfire pretty hard, so I don't quite have enough yet for that. Trying to still go for this sort of greedy, like no boots, no boot upgrades. So we are a bit slower, but we're just trying to get that Staff of Flowing Water ASAP. This might be too greedy. I should just go for so slow. He might be rotating on me. They're gonna dive. I don't know why Kaisa backed right there. She getting a mana immune second? What? I don't know. Nice, probably warded. Yeah. Shh. Really? Oh my god.
Wow.
Stop slowing me, dragon.
I stunned a few. I should just drag.
Those slows though are brutal.
Right.
I thought that Poppy ult was gonna just destroy us there, but then I got like a triple or quad bubble or something in the pit. And Aatrox just ran in there and deleted him. Yeah, me missing that wave was pretty big. If I hit a couple people with that wave, that would have been huge. Oh, they're all there. It's not good.
We're coming, we're flanking them.
Aatrox is doing alright this game.
Yeah, he ain't doing bad. I'm staying by him.
Nah, Poppy's doing alright, man. It's just a really bad pick. Into Nami, like, I personally don't think it's a great pick overall. Alright, I'm just gonna save up and get swiftness because I don't want to go into debt on this one, and then I'll go into debt to get Ardent. on the next buy. So I'm just kind of banking up this 250 here. I mean, he tried to, he was in the middle of Wing the Kaisa, I think, into a wall, and my wave interrupted him. I mean, Nami's like really good at peeling too. Not quite Janna level, but it's pretty close. Oh, it's Rammus going for the Penta. Probably warded. Yeah. I don't have a sleeper. Shen is at you. No, it doesn't stop him. It does not stop Poppy. He just ran circles around it. Poppy's W does not stop Rammus's roll.
Get out of here or keep going.
No, we do have Baron. I think we can probably kill him. Get him, Poppy? That's it.
Well, I got carried that game. Holy shit.
Shen, is that you? What? No, I mean, the timing doesn't matter on Pop. It's not like when you activate it, it works. Wait, what are you... am I reading something different? The W's not a...
I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay. The W's not a timing-oriented thing. It just... you can clip them with the very last millisecond of it. So if you have your W going and Tristana tries to jump out of it in the last millisecond, it'll still stun her for the same amount. And ground her. It doesn't... it's not an activation check. If that's what you're talking about. You might be talking about timing something else. I don't know. God, plus 12. It's rough. Well, I didn't use the debt at all that game. I just happen to have enough, though. I mean, it does smooth out. I guess it's good if you're like... I don't know. It's kind of dependent on your timing window. It doesn't work. I mean, we just saw it. Like, he literally... it's never been a timing thing. I think maybe there was something else going on that stopped her, and it looked like it was your thing, but, like... Rammus literally ran circles around it right there. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I guess it's possible. It didn't touch him. Oh, thank you so much. What is this?
Merry Christmas, Professor.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Zach. That is awesome, man. That's going to help out a ton. My wife's gonna be very excited about that. As am I. As is Rory. We'll get Rory a couple of extra toys for you. Yeah, that's great. So let's rewind the tape here and we can see. Well, it's a channeled spell, so it is interrupted by Soraka, but yeah, it's not coded as a dash. Like, it does give you movement, but it would just be like anything that gives movement, right? It'd be like Mundo ulting and running at you. Like, it's just not considered a dash. What was that? That was in the base, I'm pretty sure. It was right before that, I think. Yeah, he's definitely running around inside of it right there. Yeah, 100%. And she even activated it while he was already on her. Yeah, right there. So activation doesn't matter anyways, I don't think, but it was literally, he was within the scope right when she activated. So, yeah. So, just to know, once again, maybe, you know, maybe you saw it back in the day, maybe it looked like you did it and Soraka silenced at the exact same time that you activated your shield or something like that. It's totally possible. And if it was many years ago, it's, you know, it's totally possible you're misremembering something too, which I do all the time. But that is one of the really cool things about League, is there's so many different interactions and mechanics that you can just kind of learn stuff all the time. Oh, I didn't realize it didn't stop Udyr's E. Well, that specifically, I think it's coded as unstoppable on Udyr, even though it is a small dash. Once Udyr lunges at somebody, I think the attack is coded as unstoppable. Like, it definitely doesn't stop his move speed, but... Do what?
Yeah, plus 11 that last game.
Hell yeah, dude. We're rolling on up. See,
we're gonna have to win a lot. Probably have to win, like, what? 20 games in a row to get back to plat 3 or something?
It'll, it's just because our MMR is really low right now, probably. Because we lost so many. But once we get it back, it'll be fine. Oof, really don't like seeing Zed, but... I think with Rakan, we kind of have to just go for the more normalized build here. Revitalize, and then, yeah, Ulti Hunter goes Boru, because he does benefit so much from Ulti Hunter. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good, man. I mean, like I said, I misremember stuff, and I mess up stuff all the time, too. Nivea, Mal, Swain, Brand. They were extremely good. It's because of Leon. But yeah, I think they're still pretty good because like a lot of the mage items got nerfed, but Leandri's was the one that got touched the least, I think, of the mage items. So yeah, it's still really good. And a lot of those champs are very good in the tanks too.
Mm-hmm.
So, thanks so much, Zach. Yeah, that helps out a ton.
Get yourself a donation.
Yeah. Zach donated $200. So.
Holy hell yeah.
Yeah. That was good. Got to get Rory one of those electric little like mini Jeep things or something. I always wanted one of those as a kid.
You know, you just gotta, dude, find an Xbox One now. You're pretty much, well, you're almost halfway there now.
That's right.
Just find one of those. Be like, well, you know, she's about to be 4.
That's right. Get her one as 4. She'd probably like it. I'm not opposed. My wife doesn't seem that opposed to me getting her a video game system.
Dude, I think she would really enjoy a Nintendo Switch.
She probably really would.
Oh yeah. If we're talking like systems, like on what, you know,
Yeah.
just from like the certain game types from a Switch to like Xbox or PlayStation.
Yeah, I think Nintendo specifically targets kids a bit more.
Right.
I think she would like it, and the fact that you can switch it, so you can take it with you. Isn't that right? It's like a
Yeah.
really
you can
advanced
take it
Game
with
Boy
you.
kind of thing. You
Yep.
can move around with you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She'd probably really like that. Power wheels. Oh, is that what they were called? I forgot. Yeah, dude. I always wanted one. My wife always wanted one. Now, we don't have a great driveway for that. We are on a hill. I really wanted to build up, like, try to build a retaining wall up outside to retaining wall up our front yard, make it flat. Dude, it would have been so sweet, but there's this pipeline that, like, runs through the front yard, and they have this easement, which basically means you can't, like, build anything on it because they get sort of a right of way to maintenance it. And so I'll have to talk with them and see. But they're probably not going to go for it. But that would have been really cool to have a flat yard to ride that around in. But, you know, it's Tennessee. There's not a lot of flat stuff in East Tennessee. So that's why we had a bit of a hard time selling our previous house. Are we going to be able to harass? Yeah, we can harass. It's because the backyard is just a straight hill. But that's also why we got it at a cheap rate when we bought it originally, because it was a hill yard. But yeah, if we put her on that thing, she's gonna go riding down. It's a crazy hill. I mean, it doesn't go into like a main road. Yeah, she's gonna go into the brush for sure. Dude, it'd be really fun for sledding if we get snow here. My wife was like, you cannot take her down that hill. Because our house is like up on this pretty steep hill. I mean, it's almost like 45 degrees, and it's it's probably like a 100-foot driveway or something. I don't know, maybe not that long, but are the women flat in Tennessee? Well, I think Tennessee has one of the highest obesity rates in the country, so you decide.
I do what I want.
Thick.
Yeah, a lot of thick girls around here.
Thick.
The South in general is kind of known for its thickness, I believe.
Known for that.
Notorious thickness, world renowned. Might be one of the obesity capitals of the whole world. I mean, the U.S.
Oh my
I'm pretty
God.
sure is the obesity capital of the world, and the South is the obesity capital of the U.S. So. It's not to say everybody walking down the street is obese, but I mean, statistically, I think that's just true. And I don't know what's up with that. I think it's just the style of food that's very popular in the South. Like that, you know, quote-unquote comfort food. Lots of...
Fried food.
Yeah, people cooking, you know, and then... I don't even know. We don't really cook around here, so I'm not really sure. You know, like bacon, you know, just a bunch of fats, that type of stuff. Bunch of calories. Alright, I'm just... This lane's going south pretty quick with the Zyra. Maybe I should have gone for a more defensive build here. Well, we might be able to trade back on her here soon. Zyra is a tricky one. If you get rooted, it's going to be a problem. Oh my god.
Hey, Elise is bot side now. She's probably at Scuttle.
Okay.
Or she's probably going to be going to Scuttle.
Okay. Hook me up with their Snapchat, please. That's right. I mean, hey, there's a lot. Pretty sure the South is capital of teen pregnancies too. Got a lot of great things going on down here.
Oh, damn. You got me.
Nah, I do love the South, but there are some things that are not necessarily the best, health-wise. Go on down here. These are like large, you know, generalizations too. There are lots of healthy people around as well, and you know, there are quite a few smart people around and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, there's a little truth behind a lot of Southern stereotypes. And if you're talking large populations, but just exceptions everywhere, though. No one fits the exact stereotype. Ain't that right? You'd think it's like the weather's nice a lot, so you'd think people would be out doing stuff. And a lot of people do like to go outside and do stuff, but, you know, they just maybe burn 500 calories hiking and then they go home and just drink a 12-pack of Natty and pound some funnel cakes and whatever else, and it gets negated. Ah, get it off me.
Zed's coming down, I'm following. Zed's coming.
Oh shit. Oh, if he would have hit the dragon with that too, I would have died. That was kind of weird. Yeah, the only 10 I see. God, I've never actually heard anyone use that as a real pickup line. But it is out there. Oh, really? It's kind of a greedy build, but we'll do it. Bring back Hunter Arts in MH Rise. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I had one of my doctor friends. She had said someone came in or something like that. I don't think she told the patient this or whatever, but they're just saying, well, I'm just big boned or whatever. And it was like, you look at the x-ray. She's like, the bones are the exact same size. You just have, you know, 150 pounds of body fat covering it up.
Come in.
Zyra is oppressive. Oh my god, I didn't realize we only have 26 CS. Jesus Christ. We haven't been zoned that hard. He's just missing wide open CS constantly. Dude, we don't have priority. We can't do that, man.
Yeah, I can't go either.
No, fortunately they don't know. He might be able to sneak it, but it's definitely risky if Elise sees that. Some sweet biscuits. Yeah. she just hit 6. She literally just hit 6. Right when he went in for the gank. Off one of those minions. That was so risky though too, because Jhin had like no HP.
Least spot side.
Okay. Try to dive us. Hopefully I can outplay. We'll see.
I'm gonna try and rotate down here. I'm coming.
Oh, we got something, I guess. Hey Sam, I can release it right after, in between the next game I can do it. I've recorded a lot. But yeah, I just gotta release. But yeah, I'll release the next one. I can do it in between games. Well, some of it could be genetics. I think that there is a lot of linkage to genetics and obesity. Now, a lot of it is... Dude, run. But, you know, no one, like... Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I'll release it. I'm a little worried maybe I did too many side quests for people at the very beginning. Like, the first 20 episodes are gonna be side quests. Or something. Maybe not, like, literally all of it, but most of it. And then I start to get to the main storyline, like, 20 episodes in. But I think I'll just make that disclaimer. Yeah, I mean, so, like, I mean, I'm not an expert on genetics, but I feel like, I mean, no one ever makes you eat, like, the food, right? You can always change what you eat. I just think that I know there are 3 main, like, I guess metabolism styles or whatever, and that just kind of determines, I think, how fast you process calories or something like that. Like how fast your body burns them. But a lot of that, I've heard there's like newer studies that are linking that with your microbiome. So basically like the bacteria that lives in your gut, the symbiotic bacteria. There's a lot of linkage that says depending on the kind of bacteria you have, that can influence your metabolic rate substantially. Got the old hiding in a bush macro here. Okay, maybe we can bait him.
I don't know what he wants me to do here.
It's gonna be hard to go into Zyra, but let me try it out. I don't know. I maybe could have flashed over and picked up Aphelios too, but yeah, he's creeping. One more shot.
Zed's just killing
Yeah.
Jhin. Took forever to kill him.
Not with Zyra there too. I think our top laners lost like almost literally every game in the last week. It feels like I don't remember the last time we had a winning top.
Place look different when we're in charge, Riku. More dark matter? As far as the eye can see.
Okay, well I guess I'll take a shutdown. Okay, thanks. I do try to add in a little sass, a little personality. But yeah, the story does actually get super interesting. I just kind of like misread. I think I just like over grinded the police stuff early. It's so many police missions. I was hoping I could maybe start getting favor with the police. And maybe that would influence, I would open up some doors down the line. But I think those are just money things. No, okay, you're right. It was literally Aatrox's last game. It was really good. That is true. Maybe I'm just remembering the bad ones. I feel like top loses a lot when we play though, but it probably is just me misremembering it. Can we take him? Maybe could have gone harder on the engage, but he's not that tanky. I thought he was tankier than that. He's gone like this super greedy build. Well, okay, he's just like hard inting. Well, he grabbed me out of my W. No, it's totally true. Wow. That item just doesn't even, I mean, it seems like it should be really good, but...
Living the dream.
Then that sucks, like, no one could follow up with that. I didn't have my ult, because I had to use it defensively. And set was right there.
Boring.
I should have switched over to a sweeper. Okay, Zed's bottom. That's good.
I don't oppose.
Jhin is dead, yeah. I don't know why Jen's trying to match. I guess someone's got to match him, but they're 1-3-1-ing. I mean, Jhin can't do anything about that.
Between the rules.
Oh god.
I don't have ult, but okay. Okay, got 18 seconds on ult. Nice.
Yes, sir. Come back.
Dang dedicated. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you just kind of build up an immunity to unhealthy stuff over time, sort of. But yeah, if you've never been exposed to it, then yeah, it'll get you. Like, I can't even eat fast food anymore, man. Like, it's just, it's so greasy. It's not like I have a pristine diet or anything, but I just don't eat like that much grease.
Nice. And they're throwing hard.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We saw they're not on Baron too, which is nice. Yeah, I mean, they're very early game. Double assassin with set can get kited pretty hard.
Wow. We can get Baron, yeah.
Yeah. So the Zyra is gonna. Oh god. How the fuck is she so fast? I have like 50% movement speed and she's outrunning me. I guess it's Nimbus Cloak.
I got a back for base.
This viewers just fucking lost her mind. It's like, dude, you died 7 times. I haven't pinged you a single time. I picked a person who is squishy and a threat, Zyra. That's it. You didn't ping which person you were going for.
I think we fight this.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
Used to be a square. Then I embraced the darkness. Woohoo! It's not that I completely lost my sense of hope. It's that the light inside me died a long time ago, leaving a dark, very good-looking soul.
Oh my gosh.
fuck. Oh, that fucking pink ward. Oh my god, I thought I still had vision of that bush, but she pink warded it.
Just have to give that drag up.
Yeah. God, the Zyra, dude. I should have noticed that. I didn't even see her clear that ward. That's rough. Oh my god, he's going like Tiamat also? Dude, this guy is clowning this set.
We're almost up. Oh, I guess we are up now. That was actually really good.
See you, Zach. Thanks again, buddy. I appreciate it. I don't have my ult. He kicked also.
You ready to go?
No, I got it back. I'm too damaged. Alright, I'm coming. I don't have ult, but... Yeah, we need to get Baron.
Here, I'll clear, I got this.
Okay. Wait, did someone just heal? Why did Jen just heal? We gotta get Baron, and then we gotta fight for Dragon. That's 4th Dragon. Well, the runes I was trying were free boots and the money rune to try to get mandate faster, but it didn't seem like the money rune mattered early, so I'm not sure if it's worth it or not, honestly. You get more value out of Ghost Poro, but
Oof. Okay, very nice. Nice. Good shit, boys. I'm almost there to you guys.
just don't get blown up, please, Lee.
Going to drag. Might be able to get him here.
Don't have any vision.
He was like, did they buff Azir Assault? That was like from downtown. It's like, gotta drift, bro.
That's right. It's like, how do you do that? You hacking, bro? Yeah, this is the part where they just can't beat us in team fights. Like Zed and Elise just can't do anything. I mean, their only prayer is Zyra hits like a bunch of people, because Set's basically an assassin with that build, but he's like a super slow one. Yeah, it just pretty much completely ruin him. You know, I was thinking of going Ardent, but a lot of like it just doesn't even matter. I think I'm just gonna go Redemption.
World's gonna burn. I'm easing by fire.
What?
An enemy has been slain.
Universe tends towards
Zed lagging? I thought he was inting there.
it alone.
That was a lot of flashes. This Recon champ seems pretty good. Damn, I missed the knock up. Could have had definitely a better outcome there.
That's too ham. Still vault.
Yeah, I mean, Lee's on Wolves, so.
I mean, I think we can kill him, but
Nah, we got the Wolves, man. It's worth. Fucking Inferno. No, please, we lose the game if y'all die. We're gonna lose this one.
oh damn.
Game. I mean, maybe they chase him for a little while, but no, Fiora is up.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Just took Lee being on Wolves, and Fiora is going way too hard. Just inting right here, not waiting on me, even though I pinged my timer. Unbelievable. We won like 6 fights in a row.
am.
I guess we should have just pinged him back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we were literally winning everything. I missed my W there. We won that. No, he didn't literally. Let's see when he literally just spawned. Okay, so he spawns at 32:40 is when he literally spawns. With his runes and everything, I think you could be here in 20 seconds. So he could definitely be here right now when Fiora does this. Now, it's her fault for doing that, but he could have been there. 100% he could have been there in time. Yeah, and after she died, we definitely should have just run. I tried to peel the Zed, and he ended up flashing out. And then I think, was that just the Aphelios, like, infernal garbage? It just melted everybody? Let me see. I don't even know his combination of guns. I think he had infernal. I don't even know. The strategy, professor. Laning phase is all that matters. Macro doesn't matter. Some guy who was like a master level player came in and was saying that one time. He was like arguing with me about it for like an hour. Oh, they're going Recon, huh?
This Aphelios was on our team last game, or was against us last game.
Okay, he wasn't really that good, but whatever. Dude, I'm not going Morg.
I decide what the tide will bring.
Okay. I think we'll just do it that way, and then I would Zyra Recon bottom. Yeah, unlucky. That was real unlucky.
Yeah. It was.
All right. It's like Golden State Warriors 2018 unlucky. Was that when they almost got reverse swept? I can't remember.
We are all tied to the ocean.
Weren't they down? Weren't the whenever the Cavs were down 1-3 and came back and won? That kind
That's
of
exactly how that game was.
It's like Eli Manning throwing that pass that dude caught on his helmet to win the Super Bowl and like dethrone the undefeated Patriots. Unlucky. That was kind of luck though. Hey, what's up, Gonzalo? That was the craziest thing. I think that was when the Patriots, I'm pretty sure that was when they were going to have an undefeated season.
With Randy, I think Randy Moss was part of that, wasn't he? Or no,
yeah,
that was a
he
little
was.
bit.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I think that was the Randy Moss era. And then Eli, it was versus the Giants, I think, in the Super Bowl, and Eli Manning just was about to get sacked and just threw this crazy Hail Mary, and this dude caught it like on his helmet, and like right between two people. That has to be like one of the craziest Super Bowl plays of all time. I mean, I don't really follow the NFL like super closely, but it's hard to draw up something much crazier than that. Oh, did they win that game? Who did they lose to? Was that the season when they were undefeated? I thought they lost that Super Bowl. I thought that was the one time the Giants won.
I can't remember.
Because the Giants won one. Duck in chat's telling me that the Pats still won that game.
Oh, okay.
I could have sworn that was the one ring Eli Manning got. And I was like, I remember thinking, damn, I never really like followed this guy. Is this guy for real? And then he never did anything else after that. As far as I know. Always living in his brother's shadow, I guess. But hey, I'm fine. I'd be fine living in somebody's shadow for $100 million or however much he earned over his career.
Right?
I'd be fine with a lot of things for $100 million. Don't have cooldowns. Oh, almost won the game. Okay. Yeah, the Pats still almost won that game. You're right. Yeah, yeah. That was their undefeated season, right? Up until that point. Like, they literally, I think that was it, where they were undefeated the entire time until the Super Bowl, and then they lost the Super Bowl.
Oh.
GC flash for that. Damn, Zyra did get out, too. I think Rakan flashed. Eli never lost the Super Bowl. True. Undefeated. Okay, I got you. Yeah, so you're right that they did still have a chance to win despite the crazy play, and they just didn't get it. That's probably true. Brady probably sees that the same way. I still don't like. Why did they trade him to the Tampa Bay? I don't understand. It can't be a falling out with Belichick. They could not have had that much
They didn't
success.
want to pay him.
Yeah, I mean, it had to be a money thing, basically.
Yeah, it was definitely that. He's just getting old, and
Yeah,
even though he can still play, they wanted to get someone else in there.
yeah. I mean, that's one thing that my buddy always reminded me of is just like that's what ends up breaking up dynasties more than anything is money.
Yep.
You can't pay everybody. When you keep winning, everybody wants a raise, and you just have to find people that are cost efficient.
Yep.
You do have some players that are willing to take a hit on the money to win, like LeBron when he went to
Wow.
the Heat. He may have taken a hit on some of his other teams too. You got to think about it. Sometimes from a player perspective, though, like winning is more important than money. Not just from like I want to win, but even from a money perspective. Because if you're winning, it's more likely you're going to get endorsements. You know, people are going to know who you are more. They're going to buy your jerseys. You know, all of this stuff. So, like, I think that, you know, increasing your prestige by winning is a form of making a lot of money. So even if maybe you turn down 10 million on a contract, you might be able to make that back on endorsements, and things of that nature. I mean, I don't know the whole exact numbers with those things, but it just seems like in theory that's a thing that I feel like doesn't get talked about a lot with analysts. They're like, oh, he gave up so much money to go do this. I'm like, but did he? It depends. If they actually win, or it helps his brand in some way. Like, I know that, like, a big thing with, like, people going to LA, like Kobe and stuff, staying in LA, I remember people talking about that, is he has all these opportunities to make a lot more money in LA. And, like, LA can afford to pay people a lot, because it's a huge market, and it's, like, a massive TV deal, and things like that. So they can afford to go over the luxury cap a lot, and pay people quite a bit.
Heck.
Oh, okay. Duck says that Belichick wanted to trade Brady years ago, but the owner said no.
Huh. Okay.
And so they haven't really been that close since then. But I don't follow it. Did I win the Nami game earlier? I can't remember. I may have. We should have won that Recon game, but
I agree.
I'm just trying to judge if Nami's on it. Of what he said. Wait, what did he say? What was what deal with LeBron? I'm having a hard time. Oh, I gotcha. Pontiff, Brady just didn't sign, so he kind of did it to himself, signing with the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much the money difference is, but
Sure as the tides.
at a certain point, I mean, it is hard to turn down like guaranteed money, especially when you're older, if people are willing to overpay you for something, even if you're not going to win as much. Well, that's true too. I didn't realize Florida didn't have an income tax. I knew Texas didn't.
Movie spot.
Tom Brady's wife makes more money than he does. Probably. Dude, I don't know how supermodels make that much. I mean, they must pay him ridiculous amounts. Why would you pay a supermodel that much? I mean, I don't know. I know they look good, but especially like in the age of CGI, like you could pay someone, you know, who looks like 5% less good, you know, in quotes, whatever that means, these days, and just CGI it. Like, so why would you pay somebody, you know, $5 million for this photo shoot when you could pay a similar person? I mean, it's the brand, like it's the name, right? That she's really famous.
No, I think she does make more money than Tom.
That's what I've heard. Yeah. But I'm just saying, I was like, I don't know. I mean, branding is a very big thing. The same reason you pay athletes. I mean, is there like a... I mean, I guess there's a performative aspect to it. Maybe I'm not as... But athletes, I mean, it doesn't really, like...
Moo spot lane. He's going through the bushes.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking that it's just I'm putting too much of a premium on the looks for models. Whereas athletes, it's not really like, it's a combination of things. I guess there's like talent and skill in achieving a certain look and achieving a certain aesthetic in a photo shoot, maybe. It goes beyond, it like just can't be photoshopped, in other words. Because like you can't like Photoshop in an athlete, right, who can dunk. I mean, maybe one day you can, like, give someone an edge with AI or something, but it just seems like that would be an industry that would be heavily threatened by technology. But yeah, I mean, it is, you know, it's got to be a branding thing, which is a big deal. I think a lot of the big athletes, most of their money is made on endorsements and things like that, more so than their salary. But and she has very savvy investments too. Maybe she owns some businesses or something. Owns some brands.
Ride upon the waves.
Shut down.
Shit, I thought that was him activating his ult. Really? That's not in the bush? What the hell? You're trolling. How is that not in the bush?
Moo is bot side. Nope.
Oh, we found him.
I'm rotating towards you guys. Hey, Vlad's right here. Maybe? Alright, good.
Okay, he just didn't have pull or ult or like
He just
anything.
I don't know.
You just scared him. You spooked him. Yeah, I know. Influence. It's a big deal. I mean, brand matters a lot. Yeah.
People and their air.
So y'all saying Tom Brady's clout chasing with his wife? Is that what the game is? Chasing that clout? I don't know how long that phrase has been around. I just heard it the other day. Clout chasing.
We are all tied to the ocean.
Basically even on items, even though we're up a kill. Oh, they might be rotating on you. We lost vision of River. They might be rotating from bot side.
Alright.
I can't go look and they might turn on me.
Yeah, they're
they
here. Hopefully they kill Fiora up top. I think they do. She getting away? Okay, I'm rotating. Oh, never mind, they got her.
Really? Dude. Alright. TP's coming in.
Rampage. Shut down.
They should clean up, I think.
Double kill. Has been destroyed.
There's always another way.
Ally has been slain.
Those kids still up on the Vape Nation or what? Kane's going off.
Oh boy.
This Vlad really doesn't like to use his pull. He's got like 300 ping or something. I don't know. Let's not go with a Mega Throw 2.0 here.
Right.
Oh god. Oh jeez. It's going down. Fiora is big, man.
Ride upon the waves.
Other people have to lick airplane toilets to get attention. What? Well, I mean, I guess if that's how you're getting your, that's how you're clout chasing. That's how you're getting your clout. By licking toilets, I'm not sure. Maybe that's not worth. Maybe it is. I gotta admit, if someone told me I would just get, you know, sick but not die if I licked a toilet and made like $5 million, you better believe I'd be licking that toilet.
Killing spree.
Alright, let's just do Boots of Swiftness, that, a couple of these.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Quit flopping around.
Yeah, Kane's R is on a low cooldown. It's like people making fun of some of these celebrity boxing things and like this person's gonna get destroyed and all this stuff. It's like, dude, I would get destroyed for whatever. Like, I would take a knockout in an exhibition fight for whatever, $5 million. It's like, who is that YouTuber that's wanting to fight? Is it Floyd?
It's like, yeah.
God.
I
I mean, it sounds stupid as hell. Like, he's gonna get obliterated, but at the same time, you're getting paid, man. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus, I just could not get there fast enough. Oh God, I missed it. That was a really, really bad one to miss. God.
Belt just came up too.
Damn, that might be Baron. I really, really needed to hit that on the Fiora. I mean, Floyd's probably not even going to knock you out, honestly.
Can tire you out.
Yeah, I mean, if you're nice to him, I mean, he's getting paid too. You know, if you don't talk a lot of trash to him, he's probably not. I mean, he didn't even knock Connor out, and Connor talked all kinds of trash. Floyd is very smart. I mean, they call him Money Mayweather not just because he wins, because he's good at making money. And he put on a show. Like, he probably could have taken Connor out in the first, like, few rounds, but he let it go to 8 because he knew Connor wasn't really a threat. That's my theory anyways. I think, and a lot of analysts said that too, he's kind of goofing around with him for 8 rounds. Even like dropping his guard, letting him get a couple of hits. I don't know, the mouth on some of these guys. Of course, they want to build up the hype too. I mean, Connor is pretty good at making money too, you know? So they want to build up the hype for it. And some analysts were actually picking Connor to win. I mean, they also make money in this grand scheme of things too, right? They get to cover stuff and, you know, all of this. So they want to, you know, it's their job to try to get both sides looking good a lot of times. But yeah, it's just like, let me see. This MMA guy who doesn't have any, like, formal boxing, like, matches wants to take on, like, the 5-time, or, like, a champ in, like, 4 or 5 different divisions who's 49-0. Let's do it, baby. But yeah, I mean, it's just for the money. Dude, Floyd is so crazy. I mean, a lot of people don't like him because of his style, but like, his defense is insane. I've like watched highlight reels of his defense, like how he dodges stuff so much. Got Fiora. Nice. Okay, that's Soul. And that erases their Baron too. Yeah, I mean, it's really their whole team is just. Wasn't one of the influencer fights the biggest block? No. Well, I don't know. Maybe a bunch of people watched it. I think that Floyd versus whoever this YouTuber dude is, I think that might literally
John
be...
Paul is his name, or
John
something
Paul.
like that. Jake Paul.
Jake Paul. That might be one of the biggest fights in history as far as people watching, because you're going to get all the boxing people watching it, but you're also going to get a bunch of just the Jake Paul fans that don't really watch boxing watching it. And then you're just going to get people that just, like, it's just going to be so much hype and so much of a spectacle. A lot of people are just going to watch it, so... It's got to be one of the biggest ones. Because boxing is kind of niche these days. Like, not nearly as many people watch it as used to watch it, because now you've got MMA and, you know, just other combat sports. And boxing's one of the few things that are still pay-per-view, right? It's like, who watches pay-per-view, you know, anymore hardly this day and age. Or not, boxing and MMA, like these fights are pay-per-view. I guess they kind of have to try to make a huge bank on it. And they are sort of rare, so I guess that does make them different from other sports. Because you only see, like, you know, your favorite fighter might only fight once a year or once every couple years. Logan Paul, not Jake Paul. Okay.
Logan. Okay, yeah. Okay.
They're brothers. I don't know. I'm terrible when it comes to contemporary popular people. I didn't even know who that singer was. Everyone was mad that singer showed up in Game of Thrones. I was like, who is that guy? I still can't remember who he was. It's like
Ed
that.
Sheeran.
Yeah, Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
I'm like, who is that guy? And then I looked him up. He's got like several songs over like 1 billion views on YouTube or something. I'm like, okay. He's somebody.
Okay, yeah.
Wow, how did he get through that?
I almost killed him, damn.
God, it's gonna be another like. At least we have towers this time, so they probably can't throw. That's up again? What the fuck? Did you not use that before? At least they can't take very much. And it's not 50 minutes in the game.
Yeah.
Boxing sucks these days. I think heavyweight boxing, they'll knock each other out. Lightweight boxing is just going to be a technical affair a lot of times.
Swim against the current.
No one wants to fight someone lower ranked than them. I mean, maybe. It depends on how much money you're making, though. Again, I'm sure a lot of boxers would probably be happy fighting people, but it's just one of those things where it's kind of like, I don't know.
People and their air.
Maybe it's bigger in like the Latino community or something. I feel like there's a lot of the like premier boxers over the last while have been Latino. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe it's just like in that sort of cultural space, it's more popular, or more guys are willing to get into it.
I'm gonna back because I got a death cap.
Yeah, if you lose, it's really, really bad in boxing a lot of times. So you don't want to risk losing if it's not for like good money. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I'm obviously really out of my element.
I'm really strong.
Ride upon the wave.
Ooh, I don't know about backing boys.
To get Mayweather versus Pacquiao, yeah. Well, that's why I would say you don't want to fight one of the top fights. Is that what? That's probably what you're saying too. Like you don't want to go take on the big dog a lot of times. I mean, it's a huge risk because if you lose to him, it's really bad. I mean, Ronda Rousey basically lost that one fight, and that was just it for her career, pretty much. I think she fought a couple more after that, but she just never really recovered. I mean, that's UFC, but oh my god, really?
Probably just get Baron though if we.
Yeah, they probably are gonna get Baron off of this, but she's gonna get the base if we don't fight her.
There's somebody there. Yeah, I'm about it.
Okay. Yeah, just Baron. I don't think you guys have time to run to the base. Yeah, I mean that's another thing in like the age of concussions. You know, a lot of people are probably not letting their kids get into it as much either. Maybe. I don't know. I just think there are so many different forms of entertainment now that a lot of kind of like the pillars of the past are just finding it very challenging, especially with YouTube stuff and sort of the rise of personalized content, you know. There's like YouTubers and people on Twitch, and especially like live streams and stuff, like they'll interact with you, they'll talk with you like me, you know. If you're watching a sports broadcast or something like that. Like the commentators are not going to talk directly to you. I mean, maybe that. Well, the thing is, traditional sports won't let you do that. I was about to say, like, maybe other sports would be bigger if they allowed, like, more co-streaming and stuff, like League has started to do with I Will Dominate and things like that, so you can get different voices in there. So you could have, like, your favorite ESPN analyst talking about a game live as it's happening. Like, that would be, like, the next evolution. It would be really cool if they could stream it on a platform. But then, like, the TV deals are going to start falling through if you do that. Because you're not going to get as many people watching on the same channel. So it's probably really complicated. But that's one thing that, like, you know, kind of smaller content creators have, is they can be a lot more nimble. Right? Like, they can, you know, they can be more interactive. It can feel like a more personalized experience. You might have a say in the kind of content that you're going to see. Right? You might be able to donate, or maybe they just take suggestions or something to see the kind of game you want to see, or have the kind of entertainment you want to have. Does he? Does Tim the Tatman do it? Is he allowed to do that? I didn't think they allowed you to do that. Maybe they're already moving in that direction. It's smart. League is allowing it. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is that so many people don't even have TV. They're going to have to come up with new, like, ways to monetize, I think. God, yeah, with Nami, dude, you can play so far back and be very effective with just your wave and your W and your E. Nami, I'll tell you from personal experience, is a real pain in the ass for Rakan to deal with, too. Because when she throws that wave in, it just stops so much of your movement. You're not going to touch her. She's so far in the back.
I got 16 that time.
Nice. Oh. If you have Amazon Prime, you can co-watch things with streamers? What does that mean? So, certain streamers, like, they sign up for a certain program, and then they can watch. So if you're a Twitch Prime member, you can go watch Tim the Tatman co-stream NFL, and NFL gets, like, a cut of that or something? Is that what you're talking about, Duck? I don't know, but that's really smart if they do that. Twitch really needs to branch out into sports, and YouTube too, like live streaming sports and things like that. But it's the big TV companies and conglomerates still have these large contracts, I think, with, like, sports networks, you know, ABC, all that kind of stuff, where it's hard for them to get out of that. But I mean, maybe they can make more money if YouTube or whatever runs through. I know that YouTube has live streaming sports now. You have to pay a lot for it, with, like, YouTube TV. God, TV companies are just in such a terrible place financially. Like, the big network, like, the bundle it up and get 60 channels type of stuff. They're trying to, like, make that stuff available on all these different platforms. It's like, Hulu's about as good as it's going to get. I mean, people might be willing to pay $10 or $15 a month. But it's going to have to be piecemeal. Like, you're not going to get a lot of the population to sign up $100 for 60 channels when everyone knows, like, the vast majority of people are going to watch, like, 3 channels or less. You know? They're going to get it just to get whatever their favorite channel is. And ESPN already branched off. So I think you can get ESPN separately now for, like, $15. Okay, good. Well, they're already moving in that direction. I mean, they're smart. I'm not a genius here. I'm sure I'm not the first person that's thought of this. I don't know if you're gonna see bundled TV around for a while. I really think it's gonna be piecemeal stuff. Like, a lot of networks are just gonna have to go do their own ventures. I mean, they should be doing that. Like, ABC should just try to, you know, and just have more social media and just, like, smaller shows and just, like, extra clips and just, like, get your, like, your big stars on the network involved in doing more stuff, like, going around. And I mean, a lot of them are already trying to do that type of thing, but just make it, like, integrate your shows more with YouTube, with Twitter, you know, with social media, with all this stuff. Like, have it much more integrated and engaging into content. You know, have some of your people do the streaming and interact, right? That would be so cool. And they'd probably do that some, but like your favorite actor on whatever show, I think that'd be really fun if they like would live stream a premiere of a show. Like maybe you're watching Lucifer. I mean, that's on Netflix, but you could think about another network as well. But like, let's say that you have the star co-streaming it. Let's just say it was an ABC show. Let's just say you have them like co-stream it on ABC.com. You watch it with them. You get to see their reactions to it while you're playing or while you're doing it, and then you can type in chat, and maybe he types back in chat. Obviously, you wouldn't talk while the show's going on. But, or if there was a commercial, well, you wouldn't want to interrupt the commercials with the star talking. But maybe afterwards they could have like a Q&A or something with the chat about it. Or even beforehand, you could hype it up. And if you want to come in like 30 minutes early for the show, maybe the star could come in and, you know, talk with the fans for 30 minutes about it. And then maybe talk afterwards for a little bit, 30 minutes about it, right? Obviously, you'd pay them extra for that. But I think doing something like that to hype it up and as being more involved, I think would be really fun. And would be a good way to get people invested in your brand. Just like we were talking about with Tom Brady's wife, it's Giselle, right? She it's and just everything. It's all about branding. Okay, well I guess Twitch is way ahead of me. Yeah, having other content creators co-stream stuff. It's good. Leagues, like, I think Dominate's pretty popular. That's the new thing. I feel like there are a lot of content creators now that will either watch pro games or just watch like high-level players and just comment on it. I know that Dominate's doing that. MidBeast has started doing that mostly. Like, hey, let's watch this game from this challenger Korean guy who's doing this interesting build. And he just like watches a game and comments on it. I think that's exactly right. Like, the problem is there are a lot of those networks that are part of a bundle that like nobody's gonna watch or like subscribe to. Probably. I mean, I can't even think of some of them. I mean, maybe like, I don't know, Oxygen. I mean, maybe people watch that stuff. I'm sure there are, but like some of these like far less popular networks, people may not watch it. I mean, the main reason people would do something like live TV right now, cable, is sports, and ESPN's kind of not got a full-on monopoly with that, but they've got a very large market share. So that's like one of the only things where people want to watch it live, like sports, maybe awards shows, stuff like that, where you would have to have a cable subscription, and people really want to see that. I guess fights, like pay-per-view stuff. But yeah, I mean, the media landscape's changing for sure. I mean, my wife and I haven't had cable for, you know, a long time. It's not that we don't watch stuff. It's just, she just watches Netflix pretty much all the time. And she wants to watch some media. And then I'm just pretty much on YouTube all the time. I have Netflix, and there are certain shows that, certain things, I'm like, hey, that's kind of interesting, but I was like, I don't want to commit to watching a whole show, man. That takes forever, unless it's like a good show. I need to watch the rest of Lucifer, I suppose, but I'm like, I could be doing that, or I could just be making content for the channel. And most of the time, it's making content for the channel. Or doing teaching stuff, or hanging out with Rory, whatever. Cobra Kai. I've heard it's good. It just seemed like one of those like cheesy, like just let's straight get the, you know, the 80s, 90s kids to come in and watch some stuff. I probably would like something like House of Cards. It's a shame the whole Kevin Spacey, whatever his thing was, date raping young men or something. I don't know. Was he ever convicted of that? Or was that... I remember the allegation sounded pretty bad from what I heard, and then he just basically got canceled. Dude, it's almost literally been the same comp every game. It's been very close. It's been like Kane. Kane was last game. Kaisa was like 2 games ago. It was the Mundo game that we won. It's a Azir. Everybody's picking Azir now. It's Azir every game. Are you there, Jason, or are you muted?
I'm muted. I was just making some cheese crackers.
I got you. It's Bard. I'll run the Nami again. Did I win that other Nami game? Nami feels pretty strong.
I decide what the tide will bring.
Who am I playing against?
Did all the witnesses really die? Are you serious? Was it like a freaking hit job? I mean, how many people are we talking about here? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I heard it was really good, and it could have gone on for longer, but it just got canceled because of him. I really liked American Beauty. I mean, was it like unusual circumstances? I mean, did they like get cancer and die, or did they, you know, did someone discover them in the Hudson River with some cinder block sandals? Huh. Yeah, those are all... I don't know. I mean, I guess the police are investigating it, obviously. It definitely does not look good, but... I mean, I think he should have a fair trial, man. I don't know. I mean, like I said, the evidence sounded bad. I was not an expert on like what happened, but I think everybody's entitled to a fair trial, rather. But I mean, brands. We were just talking about how important branding is. If someone even gets like associated with a scandal or something, even if they're cleared, it's really hard to come back. Kobe managed to come back, but that was also in the early 2000s. Like, I feel like it's much more difficult these days to come back.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
There's always another
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I guess Michael Vick kind of came back. Of course, he was convicted. That was a different thing. He was actually convicted, and he did that. People just, I guess, over time chose to forget that, I think.
sure as the tide.
I mean, he at least got back into the NFL, but I don't know if he was able to get sponsorships or anything again.
Minions have spawned.
And I guess
Alright, let's dominate these
certain
kids.
politicians, not to get into politics, but can withstand many scandals and manage to bounce back. So, you know, it does happen. Just depends on your image in your brand, I guess.
My people are counting on me.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, it was basically like, yeah, he admitted that he had sex with her, but the circumstances were, yeah, very fuzzy. And the fact that he eventually owned up to it and, you know, like you said, try to become a better, you know, better citizen after that. He was able to work hard and get it back. I mean, I guess Tiger was able to come back too from his things, but those aren't like illegal. Well, I guess there was some illegality to Kobe stuff. I don't remember if Tiger had illegal stuff or not. Hey, what's up, Crazy Banana? Good to see you, buddy. Oh god, that stopped the cannon. It was brutal. Okay, Echo's top. Probably just stuck. Really tank Echo in the jungle, huh? Why would you go grasp in the jungle? You can't stack it. Wow, I can't believe that got a bounce.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, got the cleanup. Seems like you would just go for the farming health one, for overgrowth. And then, I don't even know, Guardian or something? I mean, why not just electrocute? Maybe he just took the wrong runes on accident, I don't know.
Hopefully I can come up here and make something happen. Oh, bro.
Enemy double kill.
Jesus.
An enemy has been
Alright.
slain.
I feel like we should be further ahead than we are. Just cheated on his wife with some ugly chick. It is weird sometimes, the cheating thing. Like, it's often not even about beauty. It's like just some kind of power thing. A lot of times, like, they just want to, you know, try to prove dominance or mastery in the relationship to themselves by doing something like that. I think he was actually like some kind of sex addict or something. So wasn't it? It wasn't just like one. Wasn't it like dozens of girls or something?
An enemy has been slain.
Nice.
Damn, if she would rotate, we could have had that. I don't think my E was up. Would have been nice if she hit that, but I'm getting ganked or what now? Echo's top. Can we get bottom?
Should definitely go drag.
Crime was it wasn't as attractive as his wife. Yeah, but like I say, it's not really a beauty. It's like a lot of sex crimes are not about the beauty most of the time. It's like the infidelity is probably a little different. I mean, that can be more of like an emotional thing too. If you just feel like really emotionally distant from your significant other and you have some kind of emotion with somebody else, I mean, you can have that, but I think a lot of it is just like feeling like you need more power. And I mean, that's what a lot of like the rape and assault and things like that are. Unless if there's like alcohol involved, that might be a little different. It might just be just somebody who's there, you know, and you're just kind of feeling it in the moment or something. But I think a lot of the stuff is just power and control. Get bored. I mean, that type of thing too, yeah. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't make any sense from a strictly attractive standpoint. I mean, the same can be true of Kobe or like a lot of these guys. Just like just feeling like you're getting away with something, right? Just a little excitement.
Jason's missing.
Okay. And I mean, a lot of these famous people, these athletes, man, people are just probably throwing themselves at them all the time. Like any rich people. And you just feel like you can get away with it, that you're, you know, invulnerable or above it. And there's a lot of different ways, but anyways. She was really controlling, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, Tiger, the point was Tiger, I think, was able to come back a little bit, bounce back from that a little bit. But
Yeah, it was going to be a problem.
yeah, that champ's almost always a problem, even if you have a troll build with him. And it's that top lane again. We did have the one good Aatrox, man. It feels like top is just, I don't know, very inflammatory these days. It's very volatile, I should say. It's not a good trade. Does my E proc on each missile? I think it's on per spell. Okay, that's good. I don't think so. I mean, what is the interface covering? It's like the bottom inch of the map. I don't think I've literally ever had it where I was like, damn, I wasn't able to make that play because my interface is a little bigger than average. I think it's great. I think it makes it a lot easier for people watching it, especially on their phone, to see cooldowns and things like that. And it also helps me. Like, I can just glance down and get the information a lot faster. Like, I mean, I just don't understand why you wouldn't always want it maxed. Because it's, I mean, you're not getting any, like, you're getting maybe a few less pixels, but it just, like, never happened. I just feel like it's never relevant. Or at least that the trade-off is much, much better. Like, it's much easier to glance down and get the information faster. Okay, I thought she was at least going to throw a W in there. They should both die. Really? They're gonna let Ezreal get away? I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't give you that much more vision. I mean, I guess if you can see stuff as fast as possible, like, I guess that's fine. But I think especially as a content creator, I don't know. I personally think it's a lot easier to see the stuff, especially if you're on a small screen like a phone watching with the larger HUD. And it really annoys the hell out of me sometimes when content creators like, holy God.
Stay strong early.
Yeah. When people cover up like the mini map and stuff, I know why people do it. They're afraid people are gonna ghost them and stuff, but it's just so hard to tell what the hell's going on if people cover that mini map. I just can't read the macro at all when I'm like watching.
Quit flopping around. Still hear the song.
She couldn't flash.
Ride upon the wave.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose this mid turret.
Or ult to reposition. Really? Alright, maybe I should have just backed up. I don't know.
We are all tied to your turret has been destroyed. I'll find my path. There's always another way.
Yeah,
Chasing
heal.
that cloud. Yeah. The Bartle into the Echo stun's pretty nasty.
I'm almost there.
Malphite. I'm gonna die, maybe. Okay, no, y'all got him. Don't let me. Oh, there he goes. Really? What? Okay, I guess the thing timed out. It's like, how did he get out? Nice. That always looks so cool when you slide in and do that. The thing with his ear.
Slide into the DMs.
That's right, slide into those DMs. Like, yo, baby, what's up? That's his ear rolling up.
Oh god. Uh-oh.
God. Alright, dragon's up.
I probably should back.
We're
Actually,
probably
no,
we're
I
gonna lose
can't back.
this. I think we just lose it. Probably. I don't know.
They're not on it right now.
I'm low on mana. I mean, we can try.
Yeah, we probably just give it,
Alright.
honestly.
Yeah, I think we just have to give it. It's just give it up. I
I think
think.
we just die.
We just don't have vision. Yeah, we're just gonna face check. It's fine. We'll give them one.
Ride upon the waves.
Yeah, they're all up in that jungle.
Well, it depends on. I guess that's, you know, if that's your perspective. Like, I really, like, honestly, like, look at this. How much of the screen are you giving up at the very bottom of the screen? Like, half an inch, maybe.
Well, we got blue cane.
You're almost never targeting anything down there. I don't know. I'd rather see it. And then also, like I said, from the content creator perspective, it's not just me. It's about trying to give, like, a better viewing experience for other people, especially people that are watching it on smaller screens. But even for me personally, I still play it that way just because it helps me see the information more clearly and faster. But just like, what do you want to see? Do you want to see that little half an inch of grass where there's, you know, no relevant information probably for 99% of the time in fights? Or you want to see the cooldowns on all of your abilities more clearly? It's just all about what you want to see more clearly.
An ally has been slain.
But it just depends. I mean, that's why I run it the way that I run it.
I guess I can go match Jace. You guys want to stay mid? I can kill him. I think I can.
She got ulted.
Yeah.
Can we get like Rift or something? I don't think there's anything else for us to get. I mean, whatever works for you.
We're not gonna be able to get it yet.
I mean, I am a bit older and my vision's not amazing, but
We are all tied to the ocean.
I'm gonna take it.
let's just tower off.
Might be able to get this. I got tower just in case.
Okay. Hmm.
I just kill Jace top again.
Let's see you run them.
Oh, T dead.
Oh my gosh. The Bard. Probably Baron. Jesus. Yeah, Bard turned that around hard. I didn't have any cooldowns left after Bard ulted. Kind of canceled them all out. And he had a buy on me. Really? Was he trying to solo it? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, blue cane though. Come on, man. Come on, man. Malphite. Dude, they need to do a Stepford Wives reboot, though, for real. I just remember watching that movie, like, oh, Jesus.
Uh-oh. Damn. Yeah, that's rough.
We went to go see that at the Dollar Theater. My buddy was just like, yeah, I think it's pretty good. He just notoriously had, like, terrible taste in movies. I don't know. Maybe I'm, like, misremembering it. I just remember it, like, not being about what I thought it was going to be. Let's put it that way.
I'm up in, like, a second. I'm coming. Almost got my all up. Might be able to get him.
Oh, can we get, yeah, Baron? We're pushed in. We don't have any... We can at least clear vision. Oh. Yeah. I've got my thing. Okay, there goes Bartle.
They're all up now.
One movie I didn't really like that much, and this might start a war. I don't know how people feel about it these days. But like the Royal Tenenbaums. I don't know, like... Maybe I need to go back and rewatch it. But it was like this... I remember seeing the cast. This girl I was dating at the time was like, oh, you gotta watch this. It's great. Oh my god, that... Dude, is he literally right there? Oh no, he left. That blind spot in that bush, though. There's like 15, you know, big name stars in that movie or something. And I just remember thinking, I was just like, I don't know.
Oh, he's... They probably just go Baron.
They must have, like, all those stars must have just loved the director or something like that and just been like, hey. Because how the hell do you pay everybody? I guess they didn't have any writers left after they paid all the actors or something. I mean, I think a lot of them were kind of younger. was like an Among Us stream among top streamers. Just like kind of really about nothing, but it's just a bunch of famous people getting together, like making some content.
We can go get back and play for soul. Oh, they're just really, really bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna push mid.
Oh, we got soul. Yeah, we should be able to get soul. Yeah, they're just overstaying. Which movies your V thinks are overrated? That's pretty funny.
Okay, we need to do this now.
Oh god, what the hell?
Did he just ult?
Yeah. He tried to ult and steal it blind. They have no vision. Yes. Oh, it's got purple text now. That's interesting.
I saw that, yeah, what is that? That's pretty cool. Hmm. Alright, well, we gotta go control wards. Or just go... I'm gonna go death cap after this.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
There's always another way.
Dude, I'm loving the Cyberpunk though. Someone talking about Cyberpunk in the chat. Like, I've had a couple of glitches that were
I've
annoying.
had a great time.
But it's not been that much for me. And I'm playing on a 980 Ti. I think it looks great.
So Camille's dead.
So I'm running Ultra and recording it on like the highest settings. Now my frames probably aren't as high as some of the newer cards, but it's like really like the human eye can't honestly even pick up that much. It's like a little bit, but there's definitely major diminishing returns after like 30 or 40 frames. Like, I don't feel like you have to have 200 frames or something, you know?
Oh, I guess nobody was thinking the same thing I was thinking.
Everybody's just like in top, I think.
Oh.
I thought he just fucking ulted. Did he not? I'm gonna fucking lose again. God. Maybe. Maybe we can get it. That was a nice dodge by Camille. Okay, maybe we hold.
I mean, Kai's is probably gonna kill them all here.
Hopefully. Ocean Soul is still good, but we don't have tanks, so it's not as OP as it could be. If you get 200 frames, your cat can watch it. What?
An ally has been slain.
So many people are just like, oh, I can only get 80 frames a second on Ultra with every single box checked or whatever. It's like, I mean, okay. This thing is fine, man. I don't know. I think a lot of people just had like some super high expectations. Now, there are some glitches that are annoying, and I don't know about the console side of it. Some people have said the console is way worse.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm glad I bought it on PC.
Yeah. Some people have said that that's a lot worse, but on PC at least it's fine. Now, one thing that was a little weird that when I was like trying to get my recording is it was jumping around a lot, but you have to do windowed like borderless windowed, and it made the jumping go away. But that was odd.
My quest beckons.
I'm gonna clear this mid.
It's the first inhib, bro. Impossible to win. I think you need to watch our earlier game and see if it's possible for someone to win with an inhib down. As we were massacring them, and they just threw really hard.
We can't all show bot. We got Baron.
Yeah.
Might be able to cut them off right here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good call.
Watch out for
Echo, what? I mean, what's he gonna? He's gonna try to push base or something.
We can probably kill Echo. All of us together.
Yeah, Kane should be able to run him down. I think. He's tanky too. Like he shouldn't. He's trying to get us to waste time, I guess.
Oh yeah,
but-
there we go. Just had to wait for him to ult.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we totally. This is free. Let me go set up for other. I'm gonna push mid. You guys got that, I think.
Yeah, full screen is apparently bad. I don't know. I do that with Total War, but maybe I shouldn't. I don't remember what all that does. I think isn't full screen supposed to put more resources into the game or something? Yeah, we lost, or it was really bad. That was one of the worst losses. We definitely should have won, but I mean, we did come back in that game. We were behind, but yeah, it was not good. But yeah, I mean, people throw all the time as platinums, and people even throw in challenger and pro games.
Oh yeah, we get this elder.
Well, we overstayed
It's
after
top.
that inhibitor was down. Yeah, we should
What are
have
they
it.
doing?
Just chasing people, man. I mean, we chased 3 people top 2, but there wasn't an objective on the bottom side of the map. That's the difference. People just don't know the difference when it's okay to like chase and when it's not. They're just not paying attention to objectives.
Yeah, they're gonna try and stop our back.
Yeah, I am doing non-lethal TX. I actually, if I kill somebody on accident, I reset to the previous save. It doesn't happen that often for me, but it is pretty hard. Yeah, you gotta be careful and just like all the quests and stuff. I don't know with bosses and stuff. We'll see. There's been one where I got a mission early on where I was supposed to like retrieve this thing from a guy who was a skull, and I like could not sneak up on him and assassinate him. I could not do any of my hacking stuff to him. So I literally just like got him to run out and chase me, and he one-shot me. So I had to dodge all of his shots, and like sneak around, and then like go up the stairs, run into his room, and like steal the briefcase or whatever it was, and run the hell out of there to get the mission completed. And I just never killed him. And then I just like jumped out the back alley and ran away. I didn't have to neutralize him though. I just had to get that briefcase. I stayed in combat. It did not drop combat for like 5 or 10 minutes, even though I like ran to the other side of the city. It like kept me in combat for like a billion years. I was wondering if it was ever gonna reset me, but it finally did. Yeah. But yeah, so sometimes it's hard. There's another one too, another skull. I've learned not to, I mean, it's kind of fun to waste time with skulls, but there's another skull mission that I ran into where I think there's supposed to be some way you could hack into this, whatever they call him, Cyber Psycho. She's like running around this warehouse, and I spent like 40 minutes trying to figure out how to beat her. And I have fought her, and I figured out my one like burning spell did like 2% damage to her or something. And so I literally just found a spot where I could sit there. I tried not to cheese it, but eventually I had to, and I just spammed the burning spell on her for like no crap, like an hour and a half. I did it off stream when I realized I was gonna have to do that. Just so people wouldn't have to sit there and watch me do that. But I was just sitting there grading papers just every time it was off cooldown. I would just press the button, and I just chipped away at her like, she probably had like 50,000 health. I just chipped away at her with like 50 health at a time. Yeah, we had Baron and Elder. And Soul.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's super hard. I mean, I am playing it on very hard difficulty, but I think that it can be tricky. The hacking is very strong in a lot of situations. Like, probably the hardest thing, I mean, if you were trying like a melee, you know, build or something like that, non-lethal, that'd be really hard. I was gonna do that, but a lot of the non-melee stuff, like bats, I swear, I don't know for sure, but I feel like it does kill them. It says it's non-lethal, but like, when you hit them, you know, they stop moving, they stop breathing, and there's a pool of blood underneath them. That happened a couple of times. I beat somebody down with a bat, and there's like this pool of blood, so I was just like, it says it's non-lethal, but the pool of blood, I think that's the indicator you just killed him. So it might be one of those things where if you like headshot him for the kill, so maybe if you just do body shots with it. Now, I did finally get gorilla gloves or whatever, gorilla arms, and I just ran up and body shot somebody to kill him, not hitting him in the head, and it looked like that did disable him. It did not look like that killed him. So, and I know if you punch him out normally, if you don't headshot him, Hatma grinding in FF14. Yeah, I mean the grinding and you don't. I feel like you don't even have to grind if you don't want to in Cyberpunk. I sort of unintentionally early. I thought the police stuff, if you did enough police missions, you might get like a special kind of reputation with them. The stabbing weapons say they're lethal. I think most of them do. The stuff that says it's non-lethal are like most of like burning, poison, blunt weapons, and certain kinds of hacks say they're non-lethal. I think you can get a mod, like a modifier for your eyes or something that makes stuff non-lethal too, but once again, I'm just not sure that I trust it. Because in Deus Ex, that's what I always reference back to. I did a non-lethal run in that before I had the channel, and like it would tell you if you killed somebody or not. It would have a skull over their head if you killed them. And yeah, the Mantis Blades would be pretty cool. It would have a skull over their head if you killed them. And I remember I headshot someone with a with like a dart gun or something, and it killed him, even though it's a non-lethal weapon. And that was kind of awkward because if you hit him with the dart gun in that game, it was like a sniper rifle that had like tranq darts. They wouldn't go down immediately. It would take like 5 seconds to kick in before they dropped. So if they walked over and stood near someone else and fell down, then it would like trigger everybody in the building. Batman, this game where we non-lethality murder people. I mean, I guess you can. I don't even know if it affects the plot or anything. I have no clue. There's no data. Like, no one talks about non-lethality except for really obvious stuff that I've looked up. Like, hey, bats say they're non-lethal, or you can get these mods that are non-lethal, but no one talks about, like, what happens if you do it non-lethal, and is it really non-lethal if there's a pool of blood and they're not breathing anymore? It's like they could be knocked out, but when you look at other non-lethal ways that you take people down, where you choke them out, or where I kill them with fire or poison, or hacking, they're always like moving. They're like twitching a little bit with their arms, and you know, there's movement. They're breathing. They don't look dead. But when I beat them with the bat and there's a pool of blood, they look pretty dead. So maybe it's because I hit them in the head. Maybe if you body shot them. Like I said, the gorilla hands are supposed to be non-lethal too, gorilla arms. And I body shot somebody and there wasn't blood, so. I wanted those gorilla arms so I could try to win the boxing matches too. I saw there's a tarot thing that was like empty, so I'm wondering if at some point you can do like a tarot card mini game. I know there's racing too. I like the mini games. I haven't done a ton of those yet, but I really like that in Witcher. I would do all the fights and Gwent and the horse racing. Gwent was sweet. I kind of liked the hacking better in Deus Ex. Of course, you have to hack so much. Well, I guess you don't have to, but often you hack so much in 2017 that if you had those, like... I feel like at least they should have been, like, more complex hacking for, like, hacking terminals. I'm just gonna keep going with Nami, I guess. We keep winning. I think I've won every Nami game tonight, right?
I decide what the tide will bring.
I don't remember exactly what it was with Deus Ex, but I feel like it was almost like a maze that you had to run through and solve. I remember thinking it was pretty cool, and it was kind of hard sometimes. But this one's like not that bad. Yeah, I've won every Nami game. We're 3-1 tonight. I lost the Rakan game, but we won the 2 Nami games. Honestly, that Rakan game should have been a win though. But Nami does feel so strong because you can stay so far back and be relevant because like she has lane dominance, so you don't have to rush like Moby Boots. You can just win your lane, and then that allows you to get your and she works really well with Mandate because the slows, if you put it on someone else, it procs Mandate, like I said before, so you can stand, you know, 1,100 units back, or I guess it's not 1,100, it's probably like 800 units back, puts your slow on somebody and proc it. And that slow also procs Font of Life, so whenever people attack the person, then you're going to give them the Staff of Flowing Water buff. So, seems strong. Hey, thanks for the sub, I appreciate it. Thanks, Speed Death. Oh, that was a donation, I see. Next season. Okay, so you're saying who's going to be stronger for next season? Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It depends. I mean, it's changing a lot right now, but so far it is looking like enchanters. It's almost always enchanters in solo queue. Sometimes it's tanks. But if you look at just win rates, it's almost always enchanters. But I think enchanters and tanks, like the top ones are pretty good. Like, I feel like Nami's good right now, Janna's good, Rakan's good, and then I think that like Leona and Nautilus are still like pretty reasonable. So it kind of depends on comp, and it kind of depends on your elo bracket too. The higher up you go, the more valuable tanks are and the less valuable enchanters are. So like in Challenger, it's going to be all tanks probably, but in like Gold, you know, highest win rate's probably going to be enchanters for now. I don't know if I said that right. Tanks higher, enchanters lower. And then the APs like still can be played, the Zyra and things like that, but AP supports don't last very long because if AP supports are good, it usually means middle mages are too good because they share items a lot of times. Wait, How did he get caught? Holy sh... We're gonna get binded here, maybe. They're about to rework Tom Kench too, so we'll see. But yeah, I'll have new tier lists every time a patch comes out. I'll tell you a new tier list. And there might be different enchanters, different tanks. What are they saying stuff?
They were like, so how's it going?
I
mean, at least I got a kill, so.
It's true. I mean, we're only down 1. Which is not great, but Jesus.
Yeah, that was a bloodbath.
Yeah. I think we definitely could have won that, but Triss is probably gonna want to jump on him. If we get, they're gonna hit level 2 first, though.
I'm not sure where the Jace went.
There's always another way. My quest.
Yeah. Champion's so annoying. Fucking Jin just farming on the wave with his grenade and it bounces around and still harasses you. Sorry, Blackfire. I know you like Jin. I like playing Jin too, but he's really annoying to go against. There's a reason I ban him all the time. Even though he has been nerfed a little bit. Okay, now we should be really strong.
Oh no.
An ally has been slain.
Ride upon the road.
What is Panther over non-lethal? You just sneak up and kill him. I mean, the Mantis Blades do look really cool. Mantis Blades or just the like katanas and stuff. There are a couple of augments that look pretty nice with it. Or like you can slow down time for 8 seconds or something. It's something like that.
Yeah.
And there's another one where it's like whenever you dodge or jump or slide or something like that, it slows it down for like half a second.
It'd be sweet.
That would be pretty fun. I don't even know how to like slide and things like that.
How do you run in that game? Do you know how?
Shift.
Shift?
Left
Okay.
shift, yeah.
Okay, sweet. I had no idea till now. I felt like 6 hours in the game.
Nice.
I just never looked it up.
But yeah, the sword looks cool, and then if you block people, you get like a really strong counter move with the sword. It says defensive swords can do like up to 400% extra damage or something, so.
An enemy has been slain. Executed.
So yeah, I mean, that would be a fun playstyle. Just my problem, like the agility tree, it just feels like you don't get a lot of utility out of it. Like you get damage and reflexes, but like I haven't seen a lot of dialogue options. Although to be fair, I haven't seen a lot of intelligence dialogue options either. There's some. And then there are some cool ones where you get some Just gonna get... Oh! Whoa! Oh shit, I thought it was gonna be the Great Escape.
You have been slain.
I don't know how it impacts the romance options. I don't know if some characters are bi or some are straight only, or some are gay only. I don't know. I've heard it does, though. I've heard that it does matter with some characters, but I don't know which one. I'm not even sure which ones are romanceable. I'm trying not to look that up. I know one that I won't spoil, who's fairly early in the game, but
My quest beckons.
I don't know for sure, so I'm kind of letting it be a surprise. I've heard somebody say that this one that's fairly early. It depends on if you're a girl or a guy.
Sure as the
I think it does matter, but I don't know. Poppy's right there. Triss get a couple of kills. Yeah, she got 3 kills. Nice. Okay, well. Oh, there's Poppy. I gotta push this up so I can get that ward.
An enemy has been slain.
I think a lot of stuff in the game matters. I was just telling Jason before the stream, I'm not going to spoil too much, but there's like a, several characters involved, like a bunch of potential double crosses, and, just, I don't know how it could work, but just based on, stuff that I've seen, there are several different ways that this, factory fight, this like early or not necessarily a fight, but this early factory, like, setup can work out. So I was like seeing a bunch of dumpsters around in there, you know, that you like can stealth and put bodies in. And when I was like walking around in there, I was like, they're taking me on tour. I was like, okay, something's about to go down. You don't put, you know, body dumpsters in here. When I was like scanning the room, I was like, you don't put body dumpsters in here if there's no possibility that you can put bodies in them. So. But then the kind of fight that ended up happening, without spoiling too much, wasn't the kind where you were going to be putting bodies in dumpsters. It was a much more, it was a different kind of fight. Stealth was not an option, to put it that way. And then certain characters said that other characters double-crossed them, and they got taken care of, and all this stuff, and so... It looked like a lot of the dialogue choices between different characters had consequences.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
So it doesn't feel like one of those... There are probably major, like, plot points or whatever that happen to most characters, you know, but it feels like there's quite a lot of variety, too. Oh, that's funny. What if you just make a waifu and romance nobody? I mean, you can, but... I'm pretty sure there are going to be romance options for girls, and I will guarantee you there's going to be at least one like lesbian or bi option. I don't know that for sure, but it's 2020, 100%. If they're gonna let you put penises on the guys and the character, or on the girls in the character selection, there's gonna be some LGBT options, I think, with the romance. So, if you're wanting to, in other words, so if you want to romance a girl but you picked a girl, there probably will still be options for that. Dude, I thought she already used her pen.
He's already got Eclipse.
Sure as the tides.
What is it? Not saying who you can jack into, too. What do you mean? Oh, you're saying... Yeah, well, I'm trying to be as non-spoilery as I can, while also, like, indicating that there's some cool stuff going on. No, I think it dictates... They've said that it can determine part of, like, your final, like, what happens. And there are certain dialogue choices I've noticed where it says I can only do it because I'm corporate with some of the people I've talked to. But I don't think it has impacted the outcome of those too much, although I'm not 100% about that. But I have heard that it does matter for later in the game. What the hell? What was that damage?
Turret plating will fall soon.
Fuck. Well, I gotta make sure. Damn it. Okay, I think she's... Shit, he got it. I don't know what it changes, but yeah, I mean, you're supposed to have better relations with people that are of a similar starting position, I think.
My people are counting on me.
Although I won't spoil too much, I'll just say that not all of my relationships with other corporates have been very rosy. So, I don't know. Oh my god, the Gale Force. Are we gonna be able to... What is with this Jace mid all the time now?
Sure as the tides.
You have rules for how often you can save a mission? I mean, I save every now and then. I save, like, fairly frequently just because, you know, I want to make sure that I don't kill anybody. So, like, if I accidentally, like, some random pedestrian just, like, runs out in the street or something when I'm driving around, that it doesn't, like, ruin my whole, you know, 100-hour playthrough. What the f- Why is this dude so tanky with no fucking tank items? Jesus. I was trying to bait him with the heal, but, like, Shaco doesn't do any damage to him. I guess, did Jace get, like, buffs to his base HP or something? Like, the last time we fought him, too, he's really tanky. He almost feels like a bruiser, but he has, like, no bruiser items. He gets a shield off of Eclipse, but I don't know. Alright, well,
On the waves.
that all was baiting him, but he just deleted me. He, like, ignited, and I think he procced Electrocute before I could even heal. Shit. What the f- Like, scratching my leg. That bush macro. Okay, yeah, we might be able to turn it around on this clown. Yeah, there are some bugs, too. Like, I've had that happen twice, where there was an unkillable person in a, once I restarted, I was able to kill him, but you walk up and assassinate them, and they just, like, respawn, and your, like, my spells don't do any damage to them. How the hell does Shin get beat by that garbage? He's so far ahead, too. That's disappointing. God, Poppy's died 9 times. Lose this one. Oh no. Well, if they... Maybe your Shaco can get the drop on them with boxes. No, they're already doing it. I mean, Shin doesn't have ult yet.
Ooh.
Shin, block it, dude. What the f- Holy shit. The Gale Force, he still had it? Yeah, just die. There you go. Yeah, throw a little fit, give us a shot. Oh, it's an execution. Damn it, really? I don't know why Shin didn't body block for Triss there. He's like full HP. There's some kind of bug or I misclicked or something because I did not use my W at max range there. And I definitely should have. Okay, can we get Baron or something? Baron throw? Oh, they got 3 people dead. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Damn it, I didn't get the, I didn't get that ward.
Eh, it's probably bad. Just back off. We're gonna die. We're not gonna do it. They're just gonna kill us all.
Sure as the
I think if we'd run there immediately, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe without Triss, we just don't have the damage yet.
Yeah. They're spawning too quick.
One thing about Leandre's too is it does do Baron really fast. Versus Night Harvester. I was just thinking about that. Dude, what is that champ? Did they buff him? I don't understand. Maybe the items? Maybe we just run into a couple of good Jaces here. He's gonna like Gale Force me. He's looking for it.
ride upon the waves.
God, barely scratched him. Like that's why is he so tanky though? That's what I want to know. They give him something new where it's like his AD converts over to like armor or something. Like, does he have an AD ratio on something that gives him armor? AP, I don't get why he is so damage resistant with no damage resistant items.
People and their air.
Bear on Baron.
Well, I'm not sure which permutation you're talking about, and I don't want to ruin what happened with mine, but there was some very interesting stuff that I hadn't thought was going to happen. So we'll see. Oh my lord. Who deleted?
Chase here?
Was that Jin
He's
deleted?
gone.
Is he dead?
He's close to dying.
Oh god.
Oh shit, man.
That's alright. Oh, she's gonna turn around and whack me. In mine, I ended up saving a guy. Mine was like almost the opposite of what you're describing. Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't have my. Damn, what did? This one.
Feels like the Shaco didn't do any damage to them. Yeah, I mean, I ended up, like, I thought I was going to get into a fight and fight one group, and then I ended up fighting with that group. And, like, it was like the tables just completely turned, and then I ended up getting saved by someone else that was related to someone else that I had an interaction with earlier. So it was just, like, nuts. There were so many double crosses and backstabs, and it was great. Like, it was like enemy to friend to, you know, unexpected friend. It was just weird. It was like it seemed like a relatively happy ending. It was very weird. But it was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm trying not to spoil too much, but I was very impressed with the story writing on that. But it made sense logically. Like, it didn't feel forced or weird. Like, it made complete sense.
Oh, shoot.
Well, I put it in the bottom left for Cyberpunk, but I just kind of left it there instead of switching back and forth. I guess I could just do another scene, but I was being lazy. Do we have everybody? Shaco's thinking about it.
Oh yeah.
How the... I thought I hit the gen. Oh my... Dude, that was almost a literal one-shot. Trying to get into bait twice. Okay. Yeah, I think there are a lot of different ways you could go with it. God, this Gale Force gen, though, seems pretty strong. I almost started a fight with that one faction that you're talking about. I was like stressed for time, and then I was pressing to do it, but I didn't have enough of whatever the skill check was. It was like body or reflexes or something, maybe. Oh my god, what the hell is that damage? I mean, I know he's 6 item, but... Wow, I could have healed. I did not think he was going to do that much. I can release it right after this game. I'm going to start releasing probably 2 per day just to get through it because I've got so much. I mean, it's going to be at least 100 hours to go through it. I guess let's go Ardent. The Shaco just feels worthless right now. Like, we just don't do enough damage. His Jace is just somehow tanky. I guess it's just his levels. He just has, like, such a huge level lead. He must get a lot of base stats per level or something. What?
Damn, you just got one shot.
Dude, he didn't even, like, use a spell on me. He literally just walked up and auto-attacked me. He just one-shot the Shaco.
That is actually impressive.
He just healed for 200 off of one auto attack on a minion there.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta watch a replay of that. What the hell? I don't think I've ever been, like, one-shot by an auto attack before. I feel like we should have won that. I don't remember exactly where we threw, but I feel like we definitely threw some.
Jesus. Well, that's gonna be it for me.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's probably it for me, too. Hate to go out on a loss like that, but...
Yeah, all good.
I gotta finish some grades, and frankly, all this talk of Cyberpunk, I want to play an episode or two of Cyberpunk, too. But, I'll catch you later, man.
Yeah, take care.
Dude, let me see this crap again. What the hell? I mean, I know he's 6 items, but... We've had 2 different mid Jaces, and they both just, like, were doing really well. We beat him once, I think. If we lost to him in the Recon game, it was from the throw, not from the Jace. I can't remember. But I remember him being, like, very dominant. They just lost the game, though. Hold on, I gotta slow this down. That wasn't even an empowered shock blast. I'm like 99% sure that was just a normal shock blast. What the fuck? Look at that. What was that white damage? He just literally, like, just an auto attack. Okay, so he crit me for 1,000. I guess he does have 60% crit. So he crits me for 1,000. He does 150 from his little circle shock thing. What's that 99 white damage coming from? Because if that's the is that the execution? I thought the execution was 9999. I thought that's what it showed. So I have 1561 right now. So that's what, 1,000 plus 157 is 11, like 12. So 1,500. What's that blue damage? 187. Okay, so the 9999 is the execute. Okay. I thought it would do more than 999. Okay, so there was 187. What's the blue damage from? Is that from his rune or something? No, is that Muramana plus runes? Because Muramana was 86. Look at my reaction there. White is true damage. Okay, good point. So that was it. So he killed me without the 9999. Dude, I've never, like, he didn't even use any spells. It was literally, like, his little circle thing barely touched me. But it was literally just a walk up and auto attack. He didn't even jump on me. Wow. Dude, what is going on with Why are there so many Jaces lately? Hey, what's up, Introspecta? Hope you're doing well too. Unfortunately, that's it for tonight. I was just looking at this play again with Jace. We had like 2 Jaces tonight. No, I mean, maybe we just played against good Jaces. He's still 49%. Okay. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you did.